Enemy spotted mid.
अरे
Spike down mid.
भाई क्या यार
Last player standing.
भाई
Spike down A. You disappoint me. Die.
Oh my god.
One enemy
आ गया
remaining.
आ गया
Die.
Oh my god.
One enemy
आ गया
remaining.
आ गया
The future is radiant.
Blinding.
You're nothing. You should run. Poor wretch. One enemy remaining. Results. Be faster.
Yay, I did it. I did it.
Spike down A.
Let's go. That's so good at the game.
Down. One aiming.
One wine. I have. I got.
I killed him second time, bro.
Nailed them. Amen, amen, amen. Be faster.
Yay, I did it. I did it.
Spike down A.
Let's go. That's so good at the game.
Down. One aiming.
One wine. I have. I got.
I killed him second time, bro.
Nailed them. Amen, amen, amen.
Heal. Oh shit.
Be faster.
Yay, I did it. I did it.
Spike down A.
Let's go. That's so good at the game.
Down.
To get like at least 2 or 3 rounds for TET, but then MW1 says no. Just ridiculous stuff, man. Ridiculous stuff. No crossfire this time around. Strix and Badlove responsible for holding down Hookah. Badlove gets the first kill, but the Motherboard falls back instead after taking a dink down to 30 HP. No problem, because his teammates are prepared to break this assault open towards the A side. MW1 on a faking mission towards B long will be pretty successful, and he picks off Badlove as he's trying to transition back towards the A side. Joins them back towards bathrooms, and now the display from Velocity Gaming is default, and they are working for them.
Oh no!
Orbital strike completed, which means now Sammy won't have anything that will deny his lockdown. He can continue going forward.
One enemy remaining.
They can't do anything out of it.
Yeah, it is not gonna work. That lockdown completely rendered useless now. 3 players of Velocity Gaming alive. It's gonna be Edit who gets 1 kill at the very least. MW1's gonna be going down, but it's gonna be Velocity Gaming to put a match point on the board. And ladies and gentlemen, this might just be it, as Velocity Gaming have everything that they need to win out this map, and TET, they do not have economy at all. They're forced into the last round, and they're gonna have to force into this one as well. It's probably gonna be Spectras at the very most for them in this round. Not a lot of utility to work with either, and it is all for them to play. It's do or die situation over here, and I'm not quite sure if they're gonna be able to, you know, do it, because I'm pretty sure Velocity Gaming are gonna give them the death that they've been wanting to give them since the beginning.
Last round of the map for Velocity Gaming potentially, unless TET are able to bring it back. They don't have the best of weaponry, but they do have something to work with, and that's going to be just their Spectres and Sheriffs. They've been able to make the Sheriff sing before. Let's see if they can put up an opera this time as well. Marzel looking to aggress towards Hookah all by himself, no backup. I don't think he's gonna go in just yet. I think he's just trying to make some noise over here. Marzel making noise towards hookah. The rest of his teammates gearing up outside of A. Marzel's gonna be responsible for keeping the players of TET anchored on the B side in fear that this will just come through, but nah, that's not happening. Bink says that that is a fake, and by the time Sammy can get anything done, Hellfighter is deep inside enemy territory. And then poor Marzel. He was just there to sell a fake, but he's getting the kills as well. This is so unfortunate. The sheer difference in the play styles of both these teams. Velocity Gaming have not conceded a single round to them so far, but Edit might just make this work. Not when there's a showstopper on
Player
him. Nah.
standing.
That's gonna be probably it. It's gonna be Velocity Gaming to pull out this map for sure. Oh, bad love. Yeah, that is it. Marzel spots him out. It's gonna be the last round that goes in their favor. 13-5. Velocity giving another dominant performance shown by them, which was a bit of a up and down performance in the first half at the very least when they were down by 4-1. But hey, it doesn't matter because in the end they got that victory that they needed, and it's gonna be them moving ahead, getting the first victory in the playoffs for themselves, the first map in their favor, and it is the pick of the esports team that they did get over here, Crips. And next up is gonna be Breeze, and that's gonna be quite a bit of an interesting story because the last time these two teams faced off on Breeze, which was the last match of the group stages, it was Velocity Gaming to win it out as well, because clearly they know that map in and out and they have made it their home ground sort of, amongst all of these teams. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be easy at all for the esports team to come back. I mean, they could try, but Velocity Gaming are now too steep of a mountain to climb.
Yeah, they are, right? They're kind of like a mountain which these guys are struggling to climb, and they never brought their hiking gears as well with them. So that does kind of work against TET. But I gotta point out the sheer differences in the playstyles of both these teams on Bind, especially on their attacking side. Esports team like to stick together. They like to hit the site with brute force. All 5 players jumping out of hookah and B long if it's a B execute. Bathrooms and A if it's an A execute. And then they put down their smokes. They put down the recon dart at the back of site. And then they just move right in. That's the esports team for you. Velocity, on the other hand, they like to take it slow.
Yeah.
Going towards hookah first, faking things out, feeling it out, then going towards A, keeping TET on their feet. The defaults from Velocity Gaming are just so strong over here. We saw this on multiple occasions, how Velocity Gaming was just bamboozling the esports team, and half the time the esports team was on the spawn because they were busy rotating from one place to the other. They were never in positions to fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And the one thing that I love about the way the VLT play is the fact that these guys, like you said, they spread out, they feel things out, they want to see where they want to go, they want to give out their presence every single one. And that's the best thing about them, because they put these players into situations where they potentially might be taking a duel, right? A 1v1 at the very least, because there's going to be one place maybe from the side of defenders where they're going to be pushing, whether it's going to be showers, it's going to be A shot, it's going to be hookah. There's going to be one place they're going to try to get that informational peak, right? And they're so confident with their players that they'll let them spread out. They're going to let them take those 1v1s because they can take those duels. And that itself shows how, good Velocity is with the way that they, move around the place, and, the way that, they get their feelings, in sort. They want to see where exactly they want to go. And the first initial peak is exactly what they build upon. But even then, you would expect, in a normal game, if we're playing it, we get that first peak, we get that first kill, we're going to be, okay, guys, the A side is open, we're going to move towards it, we got one less player over there. But Velocity waited out. They want to surgically insert the knife and wait until it's at its most opportune moment to cut every single part of their body, and then they're gonna strike it with a complete thrust in, and they're gonna cut them up to down completely and split them across insides. And that's exactly what they did with TET with the 13-5 scoreline. And you can see MW1, the man with the ace clutch who did come in, is on the very top as he's got the MVP for himself. On the other side though, Strix, he has been able to get the MVP, but it is just not enough for the side of the esports team. And we're just gonna have a look at what exactly went right for Velocity Gaming and what went wrong for the esports team in the match highlights. And Crips, I want you to tell everybody, I mean, how exactly do you think that, Velocity Gaming, took the lead and, they went ahead, because the esports team were looking pretty good in the first half.
The esports team were looking pretty good, but then Velocity Gaming, they were the ones to take the lead now, weren't they? These guys on the defensive side, they are not afraid to push. Like, every time the esports team put up their utility, Velocity Gaming tried to delay them first, and if that doesn't work, Velocity Gaming fight them. Doesn't matter what happens. Like, we saw that one round where Amaterasu just walked past Bad Love, wasn't it? I think it is this round in the highlights where Amaterasu was just literally walking past them, and Bad Love was just caught in an awkward position. Next time, these guys put up their Cosmic Divide, and it just did not help them at all because Velocity Gaming disrespected it and decided to fight against it. So that kind of worked for Velocity Gaming, and that's how they were able to get that one round while the score was at 1-3. Of course, after that, the esports team went on a killing spree, and they were able to get a pretty decent lead. And then these guys bring it back. You see, in the highlights right now, you just saw the players of Velocity Gaming push out towards bathrooms. That was to clear out the post-plant positions, but that wasn't the only time when they pushed out bathrooms. They would be doing that again and again and again. Either that or sometimes pushing out B-long. Yeah, every time Velocity Gaming push somewhere or the other, and they keep TET on their feet so they can never be predictable. And that unpredictability is exactly why Velocity Gaming is such a dangerous team to play against. You might have the firepower. Esports team definitely had that firepower. Whenever they went for this brute force executes, it worked for them. But then the unpredictability is what kept them on their feet.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's exactly what fell apart for the esports team as well. That unpredictability that you just said, Crips, is just what Velocity Gaming was so good at implying over here. And as a result, these clutches, these are the clutch situations. Like they're giving out these 1v1s. Amaterasu got a 1v3, and then MW1 got a 1v5.
Yeah.
And these guys are just like they need to realize that. They need to peak together. It's those 1v1s that Velocity Gaming are so good at. No matter which player it is, they're just very good at it because they're confident enough that they know that they can pull out these situations for themselves, and it's just working out in their favor. No matter how many kills that the esports team get back, it's still going to be Velocity who still have that confidence, and they're going to be moving ahead. And all these stats just speak for themselves. Every single player from the side of Velocity Gaming has performed and done pretty well in terms of helping out their players. Even though it doesn't matter who's at the bottom of the board, everybody has contributed, because you can see that even though Amaterasu is on 14 kills, he still got a 1v3 clutch, which was a necessary one for his team. He got the round of the board. Right to Waste was there with a lot of damage that he gave on with his shock darts, with his ultimate, and he got the round. He got information for his team. And Marcel was
seperti Vandal dan juga Phantom, dan dari sudut NXL Liga Game Academy karena tadi
Judge
Aldro
versus
comes
Judge.
forward.
Yeah, and the Boombot does as well.
And now, positionally, they can actually push Secret back out of here. And if they keep their eyes on Hookah, they know that, okay, that's a good response to that with the dark cover. But to basically confirm that nobody's on the left side of that, Secret trying to push back in. This is such an important position to control, especially in the early part of the round.
I love intro there as well, standing on top of the box, trying to get that other angle to help out as they do enter. Because it definitely seems like they want to go in through there. Now, is that going to end up working? 5K coming up, B-Long. Saw Eugene there for a moment. Check out Garden. All right, no one else in there. Backing up. Secret taking a bit of a hit there.
Secret coming forward now. Bunny was one of the funnier fights we've seen here. Bunny now comes forward here with a showstopper ready. Nobody available to be an ideal target. It may just be shot into the hallway. Nicely done. The spike is now planted. Over here, Eugene inside. Bunny spamming some shots through the Astra bubble.
Yeah, Bunny going back over to the box now. Esperanza coming, getting a tighter angle on the door.
All right, and I love the push there. That was a smart move to come through there. The Jet still on site.
Ooh, Texture coming in and doing some punishing right there. 5K gets him though, and Zhonghai.
That was an insane attempted retake.
Yeah.
You could replay that several times. There were so many stories inside of that. But I like the idea of the Jet. With Jet being a great initiator, the tailwind through, a lot of times that draws everybody's crosshairs away towards the Jet, but instead pushing through the doorway and knowing the next target's going to be there and might not be ready for that is smart.
It's a really good point. And actually, I feel like we're seeing more and more highlight rounds now
Like
when
this,
Jet does that you just skip it.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Somebody
we saw
else.
Esperanza, he's like, no, there's someone behind there.
Yeah. One of my teammates is going to catch that Jet. What's
Yeah.
important is that I get the next player that's coming out. So this game, we actually have Texture with the Blade Storm ready.
Yeah.
Inside of the teleporter. And it's not going to help if they actually go on to A, which I think they are.
Yeah,
and so
they're
this means
definitely
that,
going, so
yeah,
they're way out of position.
But I really like the idea. I think it's a very cool strategy. They know now that Elbow's going to be clear, but Raze is going to try to push in there now.
Oh, Esperanza
God.
comes around, gets that kill onto Secret.
Oh my God, and they've already bled off too many players. It's going to be Texture here with the Blade Storm procced already.
Yeah, Bunny throwing the paint shells up there as well. Okay, Texture is ready. He's got a big journey ahead of him, though.
Okay, great kill there, but not enough, of course. 9-8, F4Q in the lead. And I'll tell you what, on paper, I really did like what Kia did. I do like the idea of a possible Blade Storm coming from teleporter, considering how many times they've pushed up towards Hookah.
Okay. Yeah, I
but-
see what you mean. Like, if anyone's actually checking there, he can pop out behind and just kill them.
But is this not a bit of a roll of the dice here?
I think it is,
Because
because if they're not there,
Yeah.
you're so out of position with one of your
They
players.
lost half their team as the A seizure occurred. The lockdown cut off the other part of the reinforcements, and that was basically a wasted Blade Storm there for Texture.
Bit of a coin flip.
Yep. Now this time around, Hunter's Fury is ready on both sides.
Shoot down that owl. It's like
Oh, this is funny. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, the Hunter's Fury
Yeah.
coming down. Gets intro with it.
Yeah, F4Q actually just doing some real work here with that.
Oh,
But
Eugene with 3 kills,
leave him
though.
alone, Eugene.
My God. It was going so poorly for Damwon until Eugene just about soloed them.
Yeah.
Now it's 2 versus 2.
Mowed everybody down. 5K lurking right now up here by window. A push through elbow. Are they going to commit? Teleporters could still be used with 5K maybe taking shots as a team would try to rotate it back around through the hall. But instead it looks like it's going to be a commitment on to B.
Yeah, and I think 5K has like pretty good angle on everything, right? Like he's been keeping an eye. Zunba coming in now with that spike.
Oh my God. They're right by each other. They're literally right. All right, here we go.
I think this is really well done. Oh, those paint
Yeah.
shells. Are you kidding me? The paranoia as well. 5K, though, with a great angle. Doesn't matter. Zunba gets Secret. Lear goes out. Zhonghai, the only one left for his team, coming out of that elbow. Gets
not
shot
enough.
down by 5K.
Good usage of the Lears out there.
Yeah.
A second one ready just to buy time as they can team up and basically punish the Omen. But yeah, you're right. Having the Omen waiting there, you can see it's a really good angle for the planting side to blind everybody and try to create some opportunities now. 8-10 here. F4Q, once again, the finish line in sight.
Yeah, look at that. Taking over the advantage of this match. Damwon cannot be feeling good about their position anymore. They had such a strong start. Finish up that first side with an advantage, but unable to hold on to it. That was a sick shot.
That's how you do it, man.
That's how you do
the
it.
shot bolt, the recon bolt.
What you do is you bounce it off that tile on the corner, and then it doesn't hit anybody.
Okay, they're going to push in here. A fight over the orb area outside of Showers. Astra Bubble coming down now. Only a Sova waiting here for Kia in elbow. But it's Eugene. It's enough to take out an entire team.
It's true.
Oh, Esperanza kills Intro while Intro does the little peek. Little hopping peek.
Yeah,
Does not work out.
that wasn't just a shoulder peek there. That was a shoulder, face, and chest peek.
Okay, so they've set up an Astra Bubble over here near Hookah, but they're actually going to be going into A.
Bunny
And they've got
gonna
the
come in
Omen
from
coming around.
behind. I love this move by Bunny toward the showers. He was hiding so well. Texture is in the bads. Texture feels it though.
Texture's surrounded, and the Sheriff's not a great gun to have in this spot.
Oh my God, yeah. Just totally
not
misses
enough.
Esperanza, takes him out very quickly. Eugene, yeah, gonna meet that
5K.
same fate.
Yeah, wins that duel over there at connector. Zumba controlling this so well. Once again, it's our lone Omen. Damn!
Yeah,
I can't believe he won that with the Sheriff. That was impressive, but again, not enough. The 11th win, the 11th hour, as this is almost over here for Kia. It looks like F4Q will be going on unless we start to see Kia really pull it back.
Damwon, what do you do here, right? Like if they hit 12, that is such a more uncomfortable feeling than 11.
They will have real weapons this time around.
Yeah,
you know,
full
they're not
shields
be,
and everything.
Yeah, but
they have a lot of ultis up, right?
I'd actually have to check. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they have like almost every ulti up right now. Yeah, everything but texture actually. So some real potential here. All right, well, Zunba gonna go ahead and use that Cosmic Divide over at A.
Aldrone slipping through here to try to get an idea if anybody's pushing the elbow, but this is going to be an attack over here on the hookah. First of all, Secret gets the kill on a 5K. Bunny returns the favor. Showstopper ready. Eugene is so quick at reacting.
Yeah, Eugene is
Oh
just such a killer. Look at that. Eugene with 4 kills.
9 to 11. I mean, Eugene completely winning that for the entire team. It's impressive when you see the Rays get shot down when one player has a showstopper, the other one has like a Vandal, where it's like, if they had clicked once, like long enough for the computer to register that shot, the missile goes to you, you die. So it's like kind of insane in that moment. Eugene's like, well, I better just play perfectly. Perfectly. Like that.
That's why we call him Mean Eugene.
That's right. Okay, Bunny.
Oh, Blast Pack's up, but Zhonghai takes him down immediately. Zhonghai really stepping up for his team recently.
Texture over here.
Yeah, it's a dispatch go
it.
out.
Hey, man, these rounds are short, and they are not going well for F4Q. I think what they were hoping would be a quick sweep here at the end is starting to look like maybe a little bit of a clumsy entry into this time the A site, previous time the B.
Secret gonna take down Afina, who was trying to play around the boombot there. Really kind of a cool play. Aldrone hits the wall.
5K, you can do it. Oh, I don't think so. Intro closes that out, a flawless victory. And it was just a minute ago that this was 8 to 11. Now it's 10 to 11. As I would say, 2 reckless rounds here for F4Q, just kind of hoping that they could almost scatter into the room and figure their positioning out from there. I think we're going to need to see a much more methodical game this time around.
Yeah, F4Q, they still have that chance, right? It's going to take a few more rounds here for Damwon to be able to tie it up.
A lot of it does come down to whether or not the Rays can get that initial kill off, and both times this Rays is getting shot down like it's a clay pigeon.
They're doing it again, Tasteless. They got intro inside the teleporter room.
Okay, here we go.
All right, Secret taking that damage from the paint shells.
Paint shells of zone thrown out here. Here comes intro.
Intro, look out, wrong way.
Bad angle there.
Brutal.
Secret with a showstopper. Oh, Bunny and 5K taking out Secret and Eugene. Shock bolt coming down over here. A plant inside the tube. 2 versus 4. Right now, it's looking pretty dire here for Kia.
This is mostly a save round for them as well, so F4Q has to be feeling very, very happy about this right now. Can Texture and Zhonghai come back? They certainly have been pretty strong this game.
Holding a tight angle here at elbow. Texture could be surprised here by 5K. Paranoia sent out. Are they blinded enough? 2 kills, evened up.
Yeah, coming out and gets
Esperanza.
God! Oh!
5K remains. Diffuse halfway done. Oh!
Texture gets him. Are you kidding me? 11-11. Ho, ho, ho. That was crazy. Shanghai and Texture stepping it up for their team.
And that was a round that they should have won. They had the position, they had the numbers, they had the weapons. Talk about great symbiosis there. Winning a 2 versus 4 in a very tough retake.
F4Q, man. They are like a strainer, and these wins are sand.
This time it's a 2-3 stack here for the defending side. Kia trying to keep it together. We saw the adjustments made for F4Q. They've been patient, they've been smart, they've made the right decisions to try to pull it together, but Kia is on top of it. Even when they get out positioned, they're able to retake it, they're able to play a great game.
Right now, Texture waiting there. He has the op. In baths, waiting for anyone to show their head. It does look like a push onto A. Zunba is right outside of his vision.
Esperanza combs this area over here to try to see if anybody's set up. An Omen cloud comes up to fully obscure vision. They might try to change that together there with another cloud here from the Astra, but they don't. Sometimes you can have enough of those clouds put together, you suddenly make a little blind pathway that you can move through. They have managed to creep up into the lamps area.
Yeah, it looks like a little trade there. Zunba for Texture. Intro pops out, gets killed immediately. Zhanghai takes down Athena before Bunny kills him, though.
Eye for an eye
3
round
versus
so far.
2.
5K staying up in lamps here. No plant yet. Bunny grabs a spike, and they're going to go to teleporter. They're going to go right into the B site.
Ooh, I like the idea a lot. It looks like Bunny going to jump down and plant it. 5K going around the other side.
Great usage of shock bolt there. Have not planted yet. These shock bolts keep connecting. Third plant coming down now. Secret is the only player left, but it's far from done. This is still very doable. They're going to plant here for long, basically waiting on sound cues here. They know that Secret alone doesn't have any way to obfuscate this position. There's no smokes on this agent. First, she has to peek into elbow. Nobody's there. More time burned on the clock.
Oh, this is such a tough one. You don't really have that long, right?
Second, she's going to maybe check towards long, maybe make a defense, a diffuse Q sound. She doesn't have a good read.
No.
She does
Totally
not.
does not know where they're at. Okay, hold on. Takes down Bunny. Don't have much longer here.
Paint shells. 5K still alive. Diffuse goes on. Oh, 5K clutches it. Like the legend that he is.
12 to 11.
This is so sick, man.
Oh my
what
God.
a great match. That was a tough one. You could just see.
Yeah.
I think he really thought that when he checked elbow, he thought, okay, he's wrapped around.
Yeah.
And they're actually
Yeah,
a
he
door,
was sure
which would have been
someone was
really
there.
smart.
Who does 2 and B long?
Now, this was a fantastic round. It's all going to come down to Kia now and us to go to overtime. Otherwise, F4Q has ran away with this series 2-0. It is a round where Kia has plenty of the right kind of weapons to win a round. Immediately, they come out here, farm out that orb.
Yeah, Bunny has the showstopper now.
Yep.
Sunba setting up some smokes. Look at that
Oh.
line of smokes.
Astra chained smoke over here. Are they going to fully take advantage of it?
Hey, it's that new game mode. Oh, comes right out, gets killed off by Shanghai.
And the counter Omen smoke over here at the door. Now, what's difficult here for this positioning is they don't know how many players are actually on the A site. None of them have actually come down onto it yet. Showstopper's ready, probably going to be aimed for heaven.
Yeah, Bunny looking for a target, but no one is ever around when you activate
Well,
this.
they're taking advantage of that audio cue. Texture now taking out Athena. 33 HP remaining, a 4 versus 3. The spike.
Coming in from behind.
Now notice where Eugene is lurking. This is what happens if you fully neglect a side early on. Camping by fountains. Oh, Bunny with a wall bang on a Texture.
So well done. All right, the teleport from Omen.
Yeah,
just
just
checking
scouting.
down A short. And now Esperanza going to get that done. Eugene picks off Bunny as he comes through teleporter. Really well placed. Throws out the owl. Secret in the back room. Esperanza trying to figure out what weapon he wants to use.
5K gonna peek. Does get an excellent kill there onto Secret. Using that ulti now. It's now or never. Eugene is gonna have a hard time getting down there now that he's revealed his position here from window.
All right, Lear coming out of that smoke. They know exactly
Second
where
layer.
5K is at. Esperanza tries to come around the side, gets Zhonghai, but Eugene takes him down. Oh, and 5K with that final kill, 13-11. F4Q gonna finish them off on Bind, destroying their Bind win rate. And moving on in first place in the group over Damwon Kia, our third place team in the standings.
Such an incredible team. What an improvement they made from Season 2. Here they are defeating Kia. And I'll tell you, that was an exciting, insane series, especially the game on Bind, but Split was a real treat as well.
Yeah, that was, I think the Bind game was just amazing though. It was so back and forth. Really awesomely done.
Could have gone either way.
Yeah. It felt like, though, that, you know, Damwon obviously was much stronger at the very beginning, and F4Q just continually kind of adapted, got better and better throughout time. Some really great plays, though, coming out, I gotta say. Like, I felt like Damwon, just overall as a team, everyone played a lot better here on Bind than they did on Split.
I agree. It was a fantastic match. Interesting to see the